it's 1:30 over here my time, so they're like, oh, they're not going on and left.
No, tell them it's the black guy's fault. Sorry. We don't CP time. We come and go when we feel like it.
I'm Columbus
Yeah,
here.
so we are live now, guys. We're live.
Oh,
What's
hi
up, dudes?
everybody who's actually watching this.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
what's going on, everybody? Paul Tech here.
What's up,
B
Finally.
Ross, Everyday Tech, how y'all doing?
Tech right here. What's up, guys?
What up,
Back
John?
to the house for you guys.
What's up, Tito with the Aloha Android? Oh man, this was a journey and a mission and some just to get everyone on here.
It
Man,
sure was.
yeah, I wish Hangouts was just much more like simplified to do things. I mean, when you add people, you expect the invitation to go through and not just like sit in limbo.
Right, exactly.
Well, I mean, like
Honestly,
for Paul and Brandon, man, like you guys, you guys might get notifications later if all the invites just start to go through at one time.
It's all right. It wouldn't be the first time. It wouldn't be the first time. No, that's
okay, where do
actually
we
the
see it at?
probably the second or third time that's happened.
What'd you say, John?
I don't see it on the. I don't see it on the thing. Like I'm trying to look for the live feed.
Hmm. I'm about to go pop in there and see what's up. It should automatically roll through on YouTube and then on Google Plus as well.
Bye, Paul.
Paul, looks like Paul left. Bye, Paul.
Paul got.
Oh, not
Paul got.
again.
It's like, don't.
Well, he has that link though, so he should be able to come right back in.
Yeah,
Yeah, as
he
long as
does
he
have
clicks on the
Metro
link,
PCS.
yeah.
So.
All right. So, anyways, whether people fly through or not, when they catch the replay, I just want to give the ground to you guys, open up and talk a little bit about your channel. So we'll start off with Brandon.
All right. Well, my channel is simply that. It's just real simple. I don't do a whole lot of editing. My channel is coming from the perspective of somebody who's been in and around the wireless industry now 18 years. I worked many years for, well, three of the four major carriers. Top dog, for the most part, with one carrier for a period of time. But I got out of the wireless industry just because I had the feeling it was just too complicated, and I've still always been in the tech. And someone said, man, they always people ask me on Facebook, like, what do you like to do? What do you think about this phone? What do you think about that phone? You should do a video on this. So that's kind of where it started. Just a non-complex, just from a consumer standpoint. Obviously, I read into some things. I do know some people higher up in the food chain in the industry, but I just try to bring things down to an easy, simplistic way of understanding what is or what isn't, and if I can, try to crack a joke and make it fun for people. That's me in a nutshell. That's what this channel is about in a nutshell.
All right. Cool, cool. We'll go down the line. So, John, you're up.
Yo, so it's a Magic Tech review. Obviously, I work with Cricket. Uh, so I have access to every Cricket phone. I used to work for Metro PCS about a year ago, so that's why most of my top videos are for Metro PCS. So, you know what I'm saying? I was just sitting there. One day, my son is mute autistic, and I wanted to support him some way. So I was like, hell, I got all these phones sitting around me. Why the hell not use it to my advantage? You know what I'm saying? What God gave me, this gift that He gave me of this job that I have, and so I just started making YouTube videos. I was so focused about supporting him. So yeah, I am in it kind of for the money, I guess you can say, but I do love to do this as a full-time job, and you know what I'm saying, it just coincides. It's like, why not do it? So I'm helping people every day, online and in the store. And then we also do live. I also live streams at night, and it gets pretty crazy. Like after like 20, 30 minutes, my live streams get crazy as hell. So it's not always PG-13. But yeah, at least the first like 15, 20 minutes are, and then after like 30 minutes, it's all done. It's all downhill after that. But that's how we have fun.
It's all over.
All right. Next up, Paul.
Uh, Man, I started doing this. I've always been interested in phones, all types of phones. Uh, mainly Android phones, Android devices. A while back, I decided I'm gonna record a video. I didn't know what I was doing, had no clue. On my kitchen table, balancing a device, no tripod, no nothing, and just started recording and talking. I always watched YouTube videos, so I always had that interest, always had that desire. I always buy smartphones at Best Buy. I would just buy them all the time, and I would have a collection of them. So I always had that interest, and so from that one video, it just kind of trickled down like a domino effect. I started making another one, and
Another one.
yeah, you know, the yeah, it just kind of took off like that, and yeah, I haven't been able to stop. I've tried to stop, but I can't.
Yep.
Yeah, this definitely becomes a part of you, a part of your daily routine. Wake up first thing in the morning, check your device, check the comments, check your channel, make sure there's no strikes against it for whatever reason. If you're Magic Tech, you make sure nobody stole your video, I'm sure, in the mornings. Um, you know, but it becomes such a part of you and who you are. And with the holidays approaching us, man, I love this time of the year to be doing YouTube videos.
All right, cool. Tech right, you're up.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Stefan Sanchez. I run a channel called Tech Right. You guys can find me over there. But basically, on my channel, I do reviews of phones, unboxings on different technology and stuff. And basically, what I do is review phones that won't break your budget, or phones that you can pay for that have really good specs and you don't have to break the bank. So that's what I basically do on my channel. Proud to be a part of the Techies now with all these warriors right here. All Tech, Brandon Ross.
Hey, better lighting?
Yeah, dude, you like I was like, what level do we have to get to unlock you, bro? Seriously. No.
Hey, I was trying to be all professional, sitting at a desk, but you know what? I'm not a desk person. I'm going outside, man. That's how I like to film.
Nice. Same, dude. I have to be in here obviously for obvious reasons. My Wi-Fi is in here, man. I got
Hey, I'm
that
streaming
running on.
this is all Metro PCS data right here, man. Look at this clarity.
Yo, MTR is getting he's getting triggered right now, dude.
I know.
Look at
I
that.
think NTR is gonna try to convert you over to cricket. He's gonna port your phone, Paul.
He almost got me with that Phoenix 2, no activation fee. I was about to, but yeah, couldn't do it. Right there.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, definitely nice.
Hey, why is everybody muted?
Is everybody muted?
Yeah. Brandon Ross, MTR's muted.
Are you serious?
Well, I'm the way somebody else can hear properly. That's why I muted it.
Oh, okay, yeah. 'Cause I did the same thing. 'Cause I noticed that it would bounce, and while TechRite was talking, I wanted like to keep the focus on his intro, but yeah, it's pretty much like open discussion. We got people on YouTube watching. We got Ross watching right now. We also got Brian, and we got Nicholas. He goes, I'll read some of this stuff right now. Nicholas says, yeah, I heard about the Samsung Note 7 getting recalled worldwide. You guys hear about that?
Yeah, the
Hottest
GP5
device of the year.
Yes, I can speak to that personally. I said I made a couple of videos about it this morning. Spoken to some folks that I know directly at T-Mobile, and yeah, in a way it sucks, but in a way it's a good thing. You know, it's the manufacturer taking the responsibility about what's going on, and just making sure their customers know that, hey, we're not going to let this slide. We're going to take care of it. It's bad timing for them, obviously, but you know, I highly respect Samsung for taking the right step, the aggressive step to make sure that, you know, this doesn't. If it couldn't. I can't even speak English today. They're doing a good job of making sure that it doesn't affect their customers.
Right.
You know, it's only 1 in 42,000, but that's all it takes is that one. So kudos to Samsung for doing the right thing.
Who has a Note 7?
I do.
Somebody else does?
I,
'Cause I don't.
MTR did a news thing on it.
Yep. I was the second. I was the second one to do a YouTube video on it.
Those tags were on point though.
yeah,
I mean,
it's a great unit, but it's a risk to mess with something like that. So it
What's
Brandon,
up?
sucks
maybe
because
you could
now
get the LG V10, LG V20. That's coming out.
you know what. I thought about doing that because actually I had the V10 in 2015, and of all the phones that I had in 2015, I think I had 15 phones that year. I rated that my number one phone in 2015. So it's kind of it's tickling at me. It's tickling at me.
Right.
I kind of missed that Note 7 crowd, it kind of blew up in my face, just all of a sudden.
Uh,
I
It
mean,
was a
I'll
joke, I
be honest
guess.
with you. Oh, you got jokes. Dum, dum,
I'm kidding,
dum.
I'm kidding, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, he'll be here all week.
It's bad, I know.
yeah, because I seen so what was it? What was that guy's name? Jeff Springer. He was talking about the T-Mobile variant of the Note 7 and the issues it had. But he was saying like a lot of people he was catching backlash from a lot of people because those that had it, like I guess like a Verizon, weren't experiencing the same problems he was having. So like I was just wondering if it was only a T-Mobile thing or was it just pretty much most of their variants that they had.
As far as I know, I mean, the cases that have been reported are 35 cases worldwide. I don't believe there's been any reports in the States. It would not surprise me, though, if if you had a Verizon variant, that would be different. Only because of the fact that Verizon, all right, there's a report from Techno Buffalo that I happen to follow, but my mom works in tech support for Verizon, and she confirmed this. I messing with one of her demo units. The setup is different. It's not the same Note 7 that you see in an AT&T or T-Mobile or Sprint store. It actually is different. Just the way some menus and stuff are set up are different. So it might have something to do with the bloatware. Who knows? I've got a T-Mobile variant, um, which is, in my opinion, of the bunch, is close to, if you will, a stock unit. It has like 2 bits of T-Mobile bloatware on it. Otherwise, I don't have anything else. Verizon's got like, I think, what was it, like 5 or 6 pieces of junk on there, plus whatever else they decide to do, their optimization stuff. So, I mean, there might be a difference, but at this point, it doesn't matter. I just say if you've got one, either I would say personally, probably just wait for a replacement, get it. Um, Unless you just really don't want to know anymore, then get something else. But you're going to be hard pressed to find anything remotely close to it.
All right. What's your thoughts on the Note 7, John?
product placement. Oh, that's what I'm working now.
Plug. Shameless plug.
Anyways, what do I think about it? I haven't liked that damn thing from the start. That thing is just too expensive. If you want to burn your house down through a phone, just go ahead and buy a 50 cents lighter. A lot cheaper, guys. I swear. I really have not. I really have not
It
liked.
wasn't intended to burn down your home though, bro. People just say that after the fact, though.
Yeah. So,
Really.
but I mean, it's just you know what I'm saying. It's just overpriced, and Samsung's been overpriced. We know that we're in the market for like E's and Z. You know what I'm saying? Those ones. So I really haven't liked Samsung in a while. To be perfectly honest with you guys. So it just doesn't surprise me, and I'm not like really like, oh my God, Samsung's gonna get hurt. I really don't like them that much as a company, anyways. I feel, like whatever. If they would have just kept with the removable battery like they've been doing, they could have just sent out some batteries instead of having now do all this recalling and stuff.
I
Okay.
noticed
Good
Magic's
point.
I noticed Magic's more of a ZTE Z Max Pro type of guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Speaking of the Z Max Pro, I mean, right now, there's like a lot of videos on YouTube. Like YouTube, in my opinion, is flooded with the ZT Z Max Pro.
Sorry,
About
That
half of
guys.
them are on Politics
Sorry.
channel and half are on mine. No.
It was
no,
such a
I've
good
got
device.
I
yeah.
I've seen other reviewers review it, and it's like it's mixed. And I don't know, cause like I see your guys' video, like Paul and Tech Right. I watch your guys' videos on it,
Yeah.
and you know what you guys shown. It's actually, to me, for that phone being priced at $99. Yeah, it's a killer ass deal for what you guys get. But then you get like these other reviewers that are used to flagships comparing it to that, and that's just like knocking it down. So
And that's the
Right.
yeah. And that's the problem when you're
Oh,
so
just wait
used to
till 9.
reviewing flagship devices and you're used to using those ones, and then you can't really appreciate everything the ZMAX Pro is for the price. You know, um, even I can definitely see this device. I'm using it right now, um, and for $99, I mean, I don't know another device out there that has a fingerprint sensor, 13 megapixel camera, just with all the specs. And it's
There
kind of
isn't
hard
one.
just to do one video on a device. Like you see these YouTubers, they'll do just one review and that's
Shaggy.
it. There's so much to cover, There's so much to show.
Yeah, that's
You can't just do one video,
okay.
Sad, Dave.
From somebody that has primarily had, as of late, the last few years, primarily flagship phones, I really still would love to get my hands on that device because that device and what's that other one? Oh, it was the series, the one before that. It was the ZTE Grand X3 that Cricket carried. That phone was the first Cricket phone I ever played with. I did a small little in-house review on.
yeah,
That phone was banging even then. So I can only imagine with getting my hands on a ZTE Pro. I'm not biased. I mean, yeah, I've had all the big boy stuff, but that phone I would love to get my hands on. Everything that I've seen thus far has been pretty promising.
right. And, I've used the LG G5, the S6, the S7, um, but this device right here, it's definitely in a class of its own, because all those devices are $400 to $500. You got to get them at Verizon, or you got to. For me, I got all those at Verizon because they're unlocked and I can use them on other carriers. But for me to pocket $300 now, $400, and just I could buy three ZMAX Pros for the whole family, compared to one, S6 last year's or 2 years ago flagship. So
Right.
kind of like the Note, the Note 7. It's almost $1,000, right?
Yeah, it's 850 full retail, and then
So you can probably
obviously
buy
taxes accordingly.
eight. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, you
Is
can buy
it?
like eight Z-Max Pros. It's just like the J7. The J7 is a great device also. Um, what else? Stylo 2 Plus. Man, I love that device. I do. I can't even decide between the Z-Max Pro and the Stylo 2 Plus. I mean, I know a lot of people are like Z-Max Pro all the way, but you get other benefits and features with the Stylo 2. Whether it's for boost, or if the one for Metro, or the one for Cricket. You know, the Stylo 2, and that's a good device to go with also.
no, I want to shoot LG in the foot for the Stylo 2 on Boost or on Sprint, man. Because I don't know, that's just one thing that's aggravated me is two different variants, one being more powerful than the other one. It just
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
that's a constant thing. I mean, it's
Differences.
not been as bad in recent years. I started back in the wireless industry in '98. I'm telling my age, but you used to see that a lot back then. I mean, each carrier would have essentially quote unquote the same phone, but when you really looked at them, one would be a little more powerful here or have something that the other one didn't, and that does seriously suck. That does suck for the consumer.
Yeah.
it is.
I hate that too, because then you get Metro's better than Boost, or you get this kind of like two companies going at it, or I hate that in the comment section of the videos, like, oh, my stylo is better than yours, and yeah, I can't
Right.
stand when people say that.
I get
Yeah,
it all the
it's
time.
annoying.
And again, how
Mine is bigger
often?
than yours.
Yeah,
I Idle 4, man. It's definitely not better, This VR, it's just not cool, man.
I'm messing with the VR right now.
That's another device I would love.
Who's
See,
that?
that's something I really would like to get more for my channel, and specifically is more
360.
mid-range devices because these mid-range devices are just bananas. I've got T-Mobile. I'm going to jump on the man program. I abuse the crap out of it. They say only 4 times a year. I think I'm on number 6 already. But anyway, I would like to get my hands on. They've got a couple, inexpensive mid-range devices, and I want to get a hold of them, but I can't because you got to have the upper tier stuff. I think the cheapest phone I can get on Jump on the Men is the iPhone SE. No, thank you. I don't want that. Next. I would like to get my hands on a Zeta Max Pro or Alcatel Idol 4. I don't have $400, $300 to just go buy one. My wife will kill me. I'm coming to live with one of y'all if that's the case. So, you know, yeah, I like living and I like being married for now. So, I got to be good. I got to be good.
Hey, you know what I like? I like 2 or 3 year old flagship devices for a fraction of the price of what they were when they first were released. The
Yeah.
only problem is nobody's really interested in these anymore. But they're still like great devices, like the Nexus 6. I got this for $90,
I
and
still want the Note
uh,
4, dude.
I got the Note
I think
3.
the Note, I think the
Yeah,
Note
Still
4
a
is the
great
best
device.
Note personally.
that,
I
that's what
from
I
having
wanted
them
still.
all, I think the Note 4 is by far the best. My mom, she still has hers, and she gets free phones all the time. That's the one that she uses every day.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the one that I've been wanting for like a long time.
Yeah, the Note 4 is actually pretty cool. Don't well, see the funny thing is because like my older sister always calls
Look
me
at,
when she has
I'll
like
try
tech
to
questions.
emulate it on my home screen with
I've
the
seen your
Note 4
wallpaper on your
wallpaper.
video.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I was
Right.
told that the Note 4 on T-Mobile had issues of like random reboots and constant freezing on the screen. You guys ever hear
Oh
about that?
no, honestly, that's a new one to me. Well, I
Yeah, she
take that back. I At that time I had a Verizon variant, so no, I wouldn't have known about that one. I didn't hear about that one.
Yeah, on T-Mobile it was like that because she went through like five replacements. She kept going back to the
Oh
T-Mobile
wow.
store, and then the sixth one they gave her the Note 5, and she's pissed off because like she came home, she was all excited, like I got the Note 5. I'm like, good luck with expandable storage because there's none, and she didn't realize it. So
Yeah, I remember when that whole debacle thing came out, but I guess this is just me knowing what I know about, the at least this portion of the tech world, and I'm fairly confident in knowing it.
yeah,
When I sold phones, I used to tell people, don't get pissy about not A, having expandable memory, or B, if you bought an iPhone 6, or at the time it was like an iPhone 5, and only had 16 gigs.
yeah,
Reason being, there are tons of free services out there that give you storage options. Dropbox is multi-platform, so
right,
why stress? Or if you did have an Android phone and you didn't have the money to buy an SD card, okay, don't freak out. Download Google Drive if it's not already on your phone.
Seriously, man. I don't know why
There was
people
a
freak
period
out.
here not that long ago, I think about a year ago, where you could set up a Google Drive account and I think get 200 gigs for free. I've got 4 accounts.
yeah. I
I've
got
got
that with
4 accounts.
LG devices. Like most LG devices I bought in the last year, you can get 200 gigabytes, or I think it's like what two
Yeah.
years before you have to
Yes,
pay.
2 years. Yeah,
Yeah,
2 years. So, there's plenty of storage options out there. So, personally, I would say don't freak out. And another reason why is with those individuals, once again, I worked in retail, that lose or break their phone. Okay, well, if you lose or you break your phone, and then what? Oh, if you lost your phone, your SD card's gone any daggone way. If you break your phone, chances are it's in 20 different pieces and you can't find it. Oh, your cloud storage is still there. So personally, I never freaked out about that. Even when I've gone through I've had 4, 5, 6 iPhones in the last year or so. People are like, oh, you only got a 16 gig. Yeah, so I got cloud storage, and that can go from device to device to device and never lose it. So I wouldn't stress
yeah. She's
that
stressed
stuff.
now because like she runs her own business in Hawaii, so like all her info
Ah,
was on the SD card. So I had to teach her basically like because she's not really tech savvy, so I was teaching her how to basically put it on her laptop and then upload it to Google Drive, and then also like put like necessary things like in slides or documents. That way she would have it all organized, and that took about an hour and a half.
Yeah, yeah. I used to have those conversations with customers too. Like, okay, you press this button. No, not that one. This one. I understand. I understand.
Oh yeah, it was hard back in the
So
day.
what's next?
What's that?
So what's next on the menu?
Next on the menu, well, since we're on the topic of like cloud storage, what do you guys think about what is that phone? The Robin, the Next Bit Robin?
The next bit, Robin.
Yeah.
I personally, I think that's where everything is going. I think that's where everything is going. You see it anytime you set up a new phone. It used to be something that was kind of like, oh, you can think about it. It's right there in your face. Sign up for this manufacturer's cloud storage. They just have it just right out the gate. I think
Yeah.
it's a good thing if you're comfortable with putting certain different bits of information out there. If you're not, if you're like a G14 classified kind of person, then obviously that's not the stuff for you. I think it's a cool idea. I think it saves a person a lot less headache with having to worry about buying anything extra per se. Um, and as far as the cloud storage part is concerned, I've never tried the phone out. I've seen one, saw a guy at the mall have one, played with it for like 30 seconds, but other than that, I say cloud storage, that's the way it's going, so people just might as well get over it and get used to it.
Well, John disappeared and he's on the chat saying trying to get back in. So get
Damn
him.
Cricket
Google
service,
Hangouts.
man. I'm telling you, cricket service. That's how it is.
Damn
Shots
Cricket.
fired. Shots fired.
that cricket wireless signal, man. Come on.
It's that cricket. It's that noise. It's like in and out of service. That's all.
Yeah, man. Seriously.
I'm just sharing
I'm on
this.
my cheap
I'm
AT&T
sharing the
client is
chat
better
right
than
now.
that. That's sad.
Alright, I sent him the invite to come back. Let's see if we can get him back in.
I'm
Tell them to
glad I
come
brought
back
you
with
here, bro.
Verizon service or something.
It's straight talk.
Yeah, straight talk. Something. You're probably next
So I'm
door to
gonna
a
go get a
Walmart.
burner phone at
Everybody is.
Walmart. Yeah.
Singular
Shoot, I got a
service.
net 10 one. I got a net 10 one. I haven't done a video on yet. He can have that.
Hey, you did a
Oh,
job
yeah,
on
man.
that flip phone, man.
Ah, thank you, thank you.
Yeah. Hey, that I like that whole intro you did with that. That was on point
Ah,
with the
thank
editing
you.
right there.
Yeah.
Yo.
I'm
That.
just like honestly, man. I'm just doing stuff on my phone. I'm trying. I feel like why spend $1,000 on camera equipment, studio,
Yeah.
studio equipment. No, it's not that serious. I'm not
You
trying to make
know,
a living off of this stuff.
that's what I do. I shoot everything on a. That's it. I don't even own a laptop or a computer. Nothing.
You
Hold
don't
on,
have to do it
hold on
until
one
you
second.
get
My
stuck, man.
munchkin is leaving with her grandpa. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here, munchkin.
I'm,
Turn around. Turn around.
I'm trying to make it.
Say hi
I'm
to
trying to
everybody.
make
Say
it big,
hi.
guys. I'm trying to be a superstar.
Hi.
Superstar.
Sorry, that's my soon-to-be 2-year-old. She's going off for the weekend with her grandparents. Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, you going with Papa? Okay, I'll see you later. See you tomorrow.
Paul, do you still use Power Director as your editing app?
Oh, what's that?
Do you still use Power Director as your editing app?
Yeah. Yeah, most of the time, that's what I use. Like 99% of the time, I'll do that. And then I'll use Legend for the intros and the
And this stuff
outros.
you're doing from your phone, Paul?
What's that?
Are you doing this stuff from your phone?
Everything on the phone. I don't even know. No laptop, no computer.
It's crazy.
Just a
The same with
smartphone. That's it.
science.
Yeah, that's right. Science does that
Science
stuff too.
software. That stuff's crazy. You guys are technical on the phones, dude. I don't even know
Yeah.
how.
Background music, just download off YouTube, library. That's what I do. And yeah,
Yeah.
so I mean, anyone can do this. If someone's watching that's thinking about becoming a YouTube, starting a channel, all you need is a device. All you need some of the best, most viewed videos on YouTube were shot on a phone. You know,
We got John on here twice now.
Oops.
It's that
He's in the
cricket
cricket
wireless
store.
service, man.
He's just pulling out phones and just
it's all
switching it
spotty,
between
man.
messing up the chat.
Right. Are you
He's showing
being
off his
greedy, man?
phones.
Good. No, that's you just shameless plugs. That's all that is. Just want to be in the spotlight. We won't tell nobody else. We're not gonna talk about you while you're on YouTube. No, we're not gonna do that.
Yes.
I mean, I could do the same thing too, but that would just be real tacky. But then it'd be from like a 1.5 megapixel front facing camera, and it'd be like, "Who's that black guy?" It's just like a dot. Man, I don't want to do that. I don't, that's not respectful. My mom wouldn't appreciate that.
So earliest phones that from like way back in the day, like first phones you guys ever owned, or first phones that were how do I say it? I don't want to say like memorable, but it kind of in that sense.
Mm.
Like a phone that you really
Yes.
liked way back in the
Don't
day. I'm
tell
talking
my
about what matters.
age. Ooh, shoot.
Going through
All
the
right.
phones.
Well, one of my favorite phones from back in two favorite phones. Two favorite phones. Actually, really like three, but I'm gonna do the first two because one of them I didn't pay for, so it's definitely great. And that phone was $600 back then. But I guess every carrier had a slightly different version of it. I know AT&T called it the. It was a Nokia 8800. It was their Chrome phone. Had that Chrome plating crap on it.
Yeah.
I had the GSM, the pure unlocked GSM version, the 8890.
Playing
Little
Snake
itty
on
bitty
it?
thing had a something like that. I don't think. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. it was about yay big. It had a slide out little thing to answer the phone. It was made of metal and it had like a little chintzy plastic antenna. That phone was dope. And then probably from a durability standpoint was because I was clumsy and my mom's child. The old school StarTech, anything in the StarTech line, the Time Port, even the little one, the Vader, the V60, that whole series was my favorite because you just thought she was cool with a flip phone. Like, yo, what up? How you doing? How's your mama? All right, and then hang up the phone. That was me.
What about you, John?
Well, for me, I'd say, man, I really like Kyocera and Sanyo back in the day. They had like the
Oh
Sanyo
yeah,
Incognito and the Sanyo Incognito, those little two flip, like side flip type things. And then the Kyocera Echo, man, I used to have that thing. I actually
Oh
am a big
wow.
supporter of that phone, but nobody likes that shit for some reason. They hate it. It's the first phone on the internet, apparently. But
I'm trying to remember that phone. Echo.
it was
Yeah. It's the one that turns
Echo.
into a mini tablet.
Yeah, it was dual screen, and it had like the hinge thing on it.
That
Really?
you could put together.
I
Yeah, the
don't
weird
remember
ass
that.
phone.
I don't remember
I know what
that.
you're talking about.
It
Yeah,
was
I'm
from
trying to
Sprint. It
remember.
was
that,
exclusive. But
that,
yeah, I think Kyocera, man, and it's like one of the most underrepresented brands, man. I think they're gonna try to make a comeback sometime. But basically, Sanyo turned into Kyocera, so and they got like the waterproof
The
thing on
Kyocera
lockdown.
Hydra.
Yeah, the Hydro series and all that, man. I think they
Yeah.
should like start some more phones, like for real, for real. But
yeah.
we'll see. We'll see. Maybe in the future they'll be like ZTE and just start trying to get into the market a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Can you imagine a 6 inch? Can you imagine like a 6 inch Kyocera phone with waterproofing and everything and durability like they have? Dude, that shit would like,
That'd be ignorant.
yeah.
That'd be ignorant.
Yeah. Marketing for
That would
Kyocera.
be
Call
sweet.
it the Hydro Max. 6-inch display,
Hydro,
waterproof, everything.
I don't,
Hydro
I,
Max
I don't,
Pro.
I don't know if you guys remember, but like all the Hydro or the Kyocera branding was like real like hip and cool and like gangster and like it was just weird, man. Like we had
Yeah.
these like shirts with like kids with shades and freaking earbuds in. I don't know, man. It was just freaking weird. But when I was working at Boost Mobile, the Boost Mobile and the Virgin Mobile shirts we got from Kyocera, they were just like they'd be like hot pink or hot blue or whatever. It would just be neon colors and shit. It was weird, man. So they were trying to
Mm.
do that whole thing, but it didn't really work, I guess.
Whole youth movement thing.
Yep, yep.
How about you, Paul? What's your memorable phone from back in the day?
Mine was the old school Razor flip phone. Had like the red
Oh, dude,
one.
same. That's you
That
could change the
was
faceplates off. That was
yeah,
literally
that
my
was
first phone, bro.
you were somebody big if you had
God, I
that,
forgot
man. That
about
was
that
like
thing.
the flagship device, or at least
Yeah.
for me it was. And
Motorola Razr, man.
Yeah,
yeah,
Razor was
Motorola
cracking for
Razr.
a lot of people.
Yeah,
I remember I used to get cussed out because we would sell out of them when I worked for Verizon. I used to get cussed out, literally cussed out over that phone.
those were hot. Those were like the Note 7 of today. You know, those were like the phone to have. I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
But
but
were.
it
after
was
that, I mean,
garbage.
yeah.
It was horrible. Yo,
I kind
you
of wish I
could
would have
if
kept
I thought
it.
it
you.
You
was
know, just
I thought it
have it
was
up on the
fine.
shelf.
Shoot.
I mean, it was a cool looking phone, but like
Yeah.
from a day-to-day standpoint, if you got through a day, that means you didn't use the phone.
Oh, guys,
Right.
guys,
It,
I got a big announcement.
Yeah, what?
I got a big announcement, man. I'm gonna become
Yeah.
a Minecraft player. Minecraft Let's Play. That's what I'm doing. So,
Better than. I
Minecraft.
thought you.
Minecraft.
I thought you
How
switched
much?
to
I
straight
seen.
talk, and then we can see you.
Um,
Hold the phone.
nah, he's on an
Savage.
old Kier. He's on an old Kyocera phone. That's what he's doing. That's what that is. He
Savage.
found one in the back.
Shots
Nah,
Oh,
fired.
that's funny.
Yeah, but that's the phone I remember.
Nice.
Bop, bop, bop.
Tech right.
I would say the Motorola
Now
Razr.
remember, he was only born yesterday. Be careful.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. This was my first phone. You guys got to understand. I didn't have those big ass brick phones that you guys used to have. You dinosaurs. No, no, I'm kidding.
We still
No, I'm
love
kidding.
you.
Nah.
guys, I'm gonna drop the new rate plan actually live in a couple minutes.
Rape plan?
The new rate plan coming to Cricket Wireless. I'm gonna drop it. Fuck it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Live stream.
Okay.
Nah, but I remember changing up the faceplates. You had the red, you had the baby blue, the burgundy. Dude, I love the baby blue one. Also, if you go into like some stores or whatever, you can get those little keychain jewels to put on there. I mean, right now you
No.
might think it's fruity, but I thought back then it was pretty cool.
Right now, I'm
Accessories,
thinking
yeah,
you're.
I got
Right now, I'm thinking
accessories.
you're fired.
You're the smallest person in here, bro. Why'd I invite you?
I'll pick it up. Hey, you know what? I got a big heart. That's what that is.
Oh.
But
You
I have
can't
one.
have you can't have a full scale group without at least one black guy in there. Usually I'm the first one to die in the movie, but you know,
Yeah,
hey,
exactly.
Oh.
gotta rock it, gotta rock it.
Hey, you got two half Puerto Ricans in here also, so don't forget.
Puerto Rican as well.
Orale. Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, my dad's half black actually too, so I am part black.
Ah, that explains the jokes. Okay.
Really? How many Puerto Ricans are in here?
You ready for the drop? You ready for
Right
the
here.
bomb, guys?
Oh, wait. Go for it.
All right.
Puerto Rican too,
So
Paul?
exclusively.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I didn't even know. Dude, Puerto Rican brothers right here, dude. Boricua blood.
All
I
right.
didn't even know.
Where's the there's the camera.
New rate plan coming to Cricket Wireless on 9th. $30 plan, 1 gigabyte of data. Take that, Metro.
Mm.
Wait, what's it again?
$30.
Not enough to worry about.
Yo!
Wait, what's the deal?
Not enough
Wait,
to
what's it
worry
again?
about.
What's it again? Like,
Let's go live for you guys.
He said it's $30 for 1 gigabyte. He said in your face, Metro PCS.
Yup.
what do you gay, dude? No,
I
I'm kidding.
don't know what that's about. That's well, good job.
That's a good deal. That's a good deal. Yeah.
$30 for 1 gig? Like, I think Boost did something like, or just recently did something like that with their unlimited starter. I think it's $30 and it's like 1 gigabyte. But you can like add more. Like I think it's like another, like $5
Wait,
for like
are
another
you,
gig.
are you guys joking or?
No, they're dead serious.
No, I'm serious. Yeah.
You know what
I
though?
wanna get-
It's funny because as I'm listening to this conversation, we talking about old phones, new rate plans, and stuff like that. When I was in the industry, like I said, back in '99, 98 when I started, people swore up and down that we would never here in the States get to such a low price point. They always thought it was just going to be more and more expensive, more and more expensive. And overseas, it's been that way for like ever. And here we are now, umpteen years later. Oh yeah, we got a $30 plan. Yeah, it's a prepaid plan, but it's a $30 price point. You know, and carriers are still pushing to make money off of that. It's sorry, I was just having a nostalgic moment here.
Remember
Well,
when you had to wait till like 8 o'clock to use your phone to
Oh
get
gosh.
Unlimited nights and weekends.
Or you paid $20 to be able to do it at 7 o'clock like I used
yeah.
to. Yeah, I
You
remember
know,
that
my
crap.
kids, I told my kids, could you imagine the days when you would come home from school? Like they come home from school and it's like Wi-Fi phones, they're like hooked up. I'm
Yeah.
like, how did we? Because I had no Wi-Fi when I came home from school. There was no Minecraft, no, you know, there was no
Let's go
TDM,
party.
anything like that. There was like a party line. You had a
Just go
party line you
party.
would call.
Nah, no, just go party. Like shoot. That's what I
Dude,
would
I had
do,
a
man.
pager.
Beep,
Oh,
beep.
Oh my god, man.
Well,
Pagers.
were you a
Yeah.
drug dealer or what? Like,
No,
oh
I
my
didn't have,
god.
dude. I didn't have a cool pager. My first
Uh,
pager was like probably about the size of a damn near that Z Max Pro, but it had a big old speaker on it. It didn't have no notification, no LED, nothing. It had a
uh,
big old speaker and one button, and it beeped at you, and then whoever's on the other line, i.e. my mama, 99% of the time, would before she was a minister, would cuss at me, telling me to get my butt home because I was usually nowhere in the neighborhood. Talk about embarrassing. Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
Get
I had
your butt home.
seventh
yeah,
grade.
yeah.
I had a pager, and we did this thing in Hawaii. It was like people would page in codes, so they would use numbers to spell out words, and you would have to try to figure out what the hell they were saying, reading this whole long text of numbers, just trying to
That's what
figure out.
MTR always
Yeah,
talked about.
Yeah,
MTR always talking about that.
like hello was like you had to do like 43110 and then flip the pager upside down for some crap like that. What the?
that was back in the day before we even had cell phones. Like my earliest
Right.
phone, I swear I looked like a UFO walking down the street because it was a Nokia, and I had like the light up battery and the light up antenna, and so like when I was on a phone call, it was blinking off the chain, and I could not be struck by a car at night. There's no way you could pass and not see this light just flickering on while I'm on a phone call. So that was like my earliest phone, and then I guess for me like the Razor, but that was like at that time you were able to. I wouldn't really call it like ROM flashing, but you could flash a Razor to go like say on Altel or on Amp Mobile or different ones.
Yeah.
That and the Moto Q. When I got the Moto Q, I was like,
You
I
could
thought
get
I,
away with a
I thought
lot
it
of
was the
sketchy
shit.
stuff back then, man.
Wait, the Moto Q, that was that black and red one, right? The one that I think Verizon had it. Is that the one? It was kind of like a BlackBerry.
Yeah, it looked like a BlackBerry, like a little PDA. It had a
Yeah, yeah.
Microsoft Mobile on it. Yeah, but I thought I was a shit with that phone when I got it. I was walking around showing everyone at work because I worked for Verizon at the time when I got it, and I was
Hey,
like,
Oh, okay.
guys, listeners, guys, I gotta go.
"Oh, you gotta dip out."
no, Magic, don't go.
How much longer?
Come back.
Hey, congratulations on 5,000, man.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
Good
you.
thanks.
Oh
job.
yeah, congratulations, bro.
No, I'm kidding.
Hey,
You're
how
killing it.
how much longer are we gonna be? 'Cause-
Probably another 10 minutes because I gotta go get my daughter from school when she gets out.
all right, all right.
Yeah. So we got
Well,
like 10 minutes before we close out.
You close too, dude. Paul Tech is 18 away. Aloha Android is freaking. Look right here. I got it all pulled up right here. So Paul Tech is 18 away.
He's
Aloha
tracking.
Android. What?
I'm pretty
He's
close. I
tracking.
mean, I'm only like 3,800 away, dude. I'm pretty close.
Yeah, dude.
My mission is to get you guys there. Like I'm gonna do a spotlight on Everyday Tech and just promote his channel.
Oh, see,
Oh,
Everyday Tech
secret.
right there. We got you in here. Shoot.
Plug. Nah, you know what? It's weird because when I set that channel up originally, and I don't know how to fix it. I emailed somebody from YouTube and they never responded back. But um, I the channel is actually set up under my. It was originally set up under Everyday Tech, but it had my name on the top. So it had Everyday Tech as a Gmail account, but my name was on there, and I didn't know how to fix that. So I set up another one under actually my ministry um, email address with the title Everyday Tech. That's how people are able to find it. So don't search me if you're watching, don't search me via YouTube or via like email at Everyday Tech. Don't do that. Just go on YouTube and then type in Everyday Tech and then look for my logo. You'll see it. You can't miss it. Magic, I
Yeah,
thought you had to leave.
I'm gonna link your channel on the spotlight video. So
That's what
Okay,
we're on.
I'll just make sure you use like one of those because the actual Everyday Tech Gmail account actually is not directly linked to what people see on YouTube. I don't know how to go about fixing that. That was a
Hey,
new
Brandon,
move.
you do some really good work though, man. You do really good stuff. I really like your
Thank you,
channel.
man.
You
Thank you,
do.
man. Probably one of my favorite videos that I've done so far is on the Note 7. I thought about that whole intro. I thought it was me. I thought it was one of the cooler intros, person that I've seen on everybody else. I mean, even like Buffalo, they did a when they did theirs, they took a picture of it with like some water on it, and I had already done that. So I was like,
Hey
yeah, I
yo,
posted before you up.
Magic, you look, Magic looks
You know what's
faded.
weird? Like some of the hardest or most, time
What?
put into some of your videos will be like the least recognized videos, man. I did that
Yeah,
Seriously.
Kyocera reach. I was down by the pool and I made it all look like water entrance because
That
it's a
was
waterproof
dope.
device. I must have had more thumbs down than anything else, man. And
Dude,
and I had to edit the heck out of that because I had my kids jumping in the background. They were all over the place. So I put, kid you not, put so much work into that for like total fail.
I
Well, it
had
wasn't a
like
that's
fail.
on me,
on my
bro.
I enjoyed it. I liked the video.
on my Facebook channel, on my Facebook page, I had like a ton of people were loving it. They were like, "Dude, were you really underwater with that phone?" I'm like, "Yeah, I told you you can do this." They like freaked out about it. They really loved it. YouTube not so
Man, I
much,
gotta
but it's
be
okay.
the
Yeah.
Was
Hey,
that?
I think I gotta be the laziest when it comes to videos, guys. I swear.
you got to
Yeah.
give me a job there, man.
Hey, yeah,
This is
yo.
next.
With
This is next. Another
Oh
cheap
my!
old
Put that.
track phone joint.
Oh,
No.
with that shield on, hey Paul. That
what's
that that
up?
was one of my lowest viewed videos, 130 views or something, on that shield on case review. That was the hardest like I've ever worked on a video. Like not ever worked, but it was pretty hard that I worked on that video.
Right.
The editing was hard, and
Yeah, I hear
I
you,
see
man.
other people reviewing their products and they're like, "Hey, this is the case, very good." Videos end, and I'm like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's YouTube, man. Like honestly,
He's
That's
showing
for
honestly,
off that
tonight.
inventory.
That's for tonight.
Boy,
tonight.
I
But
got
why
like
yeah,
don't
that's,
you just
a.
open all those phones and just get fired? No, I'm kidding.
that's one thing I don't like about YouTube is like that's why I try to tell people that they hit me up on Hangouts and they want to start a YouTube channel and they're like, how hard is it? And I explain to them like just to get to where I'm at right now was really freaking hard. But it's like I didn't pay for like any promotions through YouTube, so when you don't pay for promotions, it's they don't circulate your videos that
It's
much.
too expensive, dude.
And
Shit.
then they focus more on their 5 million subscriber people, and just like for us it's like you gotta cross your fingers that you ever pop up in like recommended videos. So
Oh,
Yeah,
I
Right.
tagged the hell out of my stuff.
I have to say I've noticed that I've been paying attention to that analytics section, and I don't still don't understand how it works exactly. But my stuff showed I had like 3 or 4 videos that have shown up, and they're like 29, 30% recommended. Yet I'm still sitting at 68 subscribers. I don't.
YouTube's going crazy. Like right now, they're gonna start demonetizing videos that have like any type of like sexual stuff in it or
Yeah, I saw that.
cursing. Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
like
worry about that, dude. We're it's not like we're talking about rape in our videos, dude. Like
But the thing is though, like
God, MCR.
I forgot the guy's name. I just happened to come across actually yesterday. I don't even some of his stuff that didn't have anything to do with anything for he didn't even know how long they had been demonetized. He wasn't getting paid for it. And then he went back to those videos when they showed him which ones they were, and they had nothing to do with nothing. And then they credited him back for it. And then I guess there were some videos that didn't fit within that description, like stuff he should have got demonetized for, and he didn't. So he was like, okay, what are y'all trying to do? Like, what story do y'all want to play? Because obviously he's got like I think he was at 5 million subscribers, and so if it can happen to him and he doesn't know it, it can happen to us. I just say just do the best you can with what you got, and then when you figure
Yeah.
it out, fight for it.
yeah, it's a YouTube bot. That's what it is. The YouTube bot that just wants to freaking censor everything.
guys, it's not like, oh yeah, let's go ahead and unbox these smart glasses and let's go ahead and fucking get into the violence. I mean, come on, dude. You know, we're you know what I'm saying? We're good. We don't have to worry about that shit. So I'm not even
Yeah,
phased.
that's true.
Yeah, I don't know. YouTube. I mean, like,
You're not even phased, MTR.
Like,
Really,
oh
bro?
yeah, like yeah, let's get right into the date rape drugs. I mean, come on, dude. We don't
Yeah.
talk about date rape.
yeah, it's just, I
Peeping
don't know.
Tom
YouTube is
glasses.
falling.
Yo, I have another. Look at this shit.
That's it.
What'd you
I'm
do?
Hey,
reviewing.
watch the language.
I just broke the screen on my Z Max Pro.
Are you for
Yes.
real?
So at least I have another video to talk about. Fuck.
Are you really? Did you really just break that?
Yeah. I just broke it
Bro,
right now.
Oh my.
Bidding us, bro.
Oh no.
Bidding us,
No,
bro.
I'm
That's
kidding. I'm kidding,
what
dude.
bidding.
Oh, I was going to say that sucks. It sucks to be you because that would suck.
Nah.
Do a drop
It would
test
suck.
video, Stefan.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. With these budget tech phones, no one's doing it. So if I start doing it,
I saw there's one guy that did it, but I think you can do it better.
yeah, I have a slow mo
I
cam.
would just like for
I have a
somebody
sword.
to
I'm gonna
send
hit
me
it with
one.
the sword, bro. Hold on.
Oh no.
Just install that broken screen app. And be like, oh, I broke my phone.
I thought I really didn't. I forgot about that. I'm such a lame. I'm fired. I fired myself.
There are so many prank apps. Like the one I played with for like a better part of 2 years and pissed off like my entire family was the prank dial or the evil operator.
Okay.
I used to use
Yeah.
evil operator. You just put in like two people's numbers and then it calls them and connects them, so it makes them think that they
Ayo.
call each other.
Don't do it.
MTR.
Don't do it, Tech Right. I was joking.
No, no, I know, but if we could do stuff like this, hey, Magic, you got your little Triforce of Pussy sword. I got this. Fuck your shit up sword.
What the heck? What swap meet have you been going to, dude?
I bought this shit straight from Arabia, bro.
You enjoy that.
I thought you worked at medieval times or something, man.
I serve chicken legs and shit. Nah.
I can't with y'all. Y'all are nuts.
That's just insane.
This is literally like 40, 50 pounds. It's heavy as shit.
That's literally doing entirely too much.
It really is. But it will do the job. I mean, this phone
I
with this
guess
sword,
if you have to debone a chicken, I guess do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do.
What are you trying to do? Like, are you gonna
Look at
test
this
out the
wood,
Gorilla
dude.
Glass or something? See if it can stop a blade?
Bro, if I drop this
Right.
from 2 feet, it would crack, bro.
Yeah. Hey, what is
What?
what's all the talk about like
What are you trying to
Nexus
do,
phones
MTR?
are dead? Did you guys hear something about that?
Yeah, I read that. I'll believe it when I see it.
I mean,
I'll believe it when
I'll
I
still
see
rock this one, man. It's dated, like 2-3-year-old device, but it still works perfectly
Yeah,
fine.
you got a you got a 2 to 3 year old device that you paid $90 for, but you get all the latest updates. Where I have had what in the last this year probably $10,000 worth of high end phones and can't get updates. Yeah, plus
Right.
one carry to two, give me that.
That's the thing with Metro PCS too. A lot of people are like, is the Z Max Pro going to get 7.0 Nougat?
Hell no.
Man, we won't get that until, Boost Mobile. I think you guys, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys got the Marshmallow update before T-Mobile did, and then I think T-Mobile got it, and then Metro didn't get it till, man, we were waiting and waiting on the Stylo to get that Marshmallow update. We were like the very
Just got the Samsung S7 Mini right now.
Yeah, but like with ZTE devices on Boost, like none of them. I won't say none because the Boost Max actually got an update from
This-
Jelly Bean to Kit Kat, but any other ZTE device on Boost does
Gonna
not get
crack
updates.
this.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
hey guys, wait, did you see that?
What?
The S7 Mini.
Wait,
You are officially fired.
This is like
S7
4 inches,
Mini?
dude. Yeah, it's the S7 Mini, dude.
the S7
I-
Mini.
Yeah, it's on a recall.
That thing that
Careful.
explode in your hand, man.
Right.
Oh shit, I forgot. Okay.
What did you forget now?
Bro, I've been waiting for somebody to Note 7 all day, bro. And I'll be like, yo,
You gotta get 10 feet back, brother.
Size.
Don't even come to.
That's dirty, but
I was
that's the
waiting to
truth.
see a review on the like somebody reviewing the Note 7 and then it just explodes on them, you know. But
Yeah, doing a
I mean
live
that would be
video.
terrible.
Oh, that
That
would
would
be
be horrible.
terrible.
That would be
We've
really
been
bad. But
working on a
I just
comedy
you know
skit, so with
Now,
Slippery
Paul,
Sapien, my coworker.
yeah.
Paul, I noticed you're rocking a G5. How are you still able to deal with that? I couldn't get past 9 days with it.
Oh,
I really
removable.
couldn't. I'm
You
very
know,
critical.
Type C, quick
Right,
charge with
right.
the removable battery, man. So
Oh, yeah. Paul Tech, he likes them.
It's
yeah,
I
I
pretty
like
couldn't
sweet,
get
bro.
past.
I thought
I
it was
couldn't
pretty
get past
nice.
9 days
You
with that
showed
phone.
me?
really.
Yeah, I
I
thought it
was
was pretty
so
nice,
I was
dude.
pumped about it. I think I had my third iPhone 6s Plus at the time, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna try this out. I went in and checked on something, and my wife always hates when I go into the T-Mobile store because I come out with a new phone.
Yeah,
And
same
I
here.
got it
Same here.
home. I got it, and I came home. I didn't set it up because I had to sing that night, so I set up the next day. I'm playing with it. I'm like, I'm not digging this. The app drawer thing didn't bother me because I usually put like Nova Launcher in my phone anyway. But
And they
to
updated that.
me,
Now you got an app drawer now.
yeah, like I said, to me that didn't bother me. I'm used to having iPhones
Yeah.
and a couple
I
Windows
mean,
phones, but
this is pretty much
it was too buggy for me. It had getting
yeah.
in and out of functions just was terrible, and I figured for a phone at $700, I didn't think the build quality was what they made it out to be, and that really irritated me. I don't use cases on my phones a whole lot, so when I'm holding
Yeah,
that
this
phone and I
one.
feel that bottom section catching my hand and like digging into my palm of my hand, that annoyed me. I was like, okay, that's it. I can't even do it.
Right.
I can't do it.
Yeah, I heard a lot of and seen a lot of like mixed emotions about this device, that G5. Some people absolutely loved it, the wide angle
Hmm.
lens camera, the modular.
Camera
The
stuff
only
was
thing I
great.
have is a 360 camera that pairs with that.
Yeah,
That's
I had that for a
basically the
second.
only like I don't have any of the modular parts of it. Yeah,
What'd you say, MG?
but you
Oh,
know,
said right here.
again,
Crushing my emotions, dude.
I'll be
uh,
here. I'll be here all night, guys.
but
Don't worry.
they got this like at a pretty low price right now. You know, you can get this for like $400 right now.
Oh, that's
I never
not bad.
paid I never paid full retail for these. I usually buy them after several months have gone down. In my local area, Craigslist is hot. Craigslist,
Yeah.
man, Bay Area, far north up to Oregon, people are just selling these devices like dirt cheap. You know,
Oh man, I got
and
to be careful here. I'm in Ohio, and
yeah,
people
out
out
here
here are
it's
real shady.
yeah here. You know, I've always like we meet in the daytime, meet at like
Ohio. Oh,
Starbucks, Barnes and
oh.
Noble. You know. But I could get really good deals just off these random people that are just like, end of the month, I gotta get rid of this device. You know, I need money, so hey, I'll buy it off you. You know, so,
Right.
but yeah, I don't really ever like pay full retail like on the phones. You know,
Gotcha.
so but yeah, G5, yeah, it's decent. It's decent. G5 would probably be not top on the list, I would say.
Yeah, I got to
What
mess
is
around with it at Best Buy. Best Buy is like one of the places that I can only go a little bit because then my babe gets mad because when I go in Best Buy, I'm just like a kid in a candy store. I got to come out with something new.
Oh,
yeah?
same here, man. Same here.
It's a grown man's Chuck E. Cheese. That's what it is.
Exactly. That's
It is. Yeah.
exactly. I'm about to use that. That's a grown man's Chuck E. Cheese. I'm gonna borrow that.
Yeah.
So if you see that in another video, don't be surprised. Sorry, I might bite that one.
Hey,
What
I was gonna
happened?
ask your guys' opinion. I made the thumbnail for the Note 7 being recalled. Do you think it's uh, if you look at my channel, you can see it. But I was kind of debating like, should I use this one or not? I'll show you real quick how it looks. But I was like, maybe I should take it down. Some people might get offended.
How?
I really don't see nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
music.
like
Kaboom.
the device. Okay, just like the device is on
I
fire.
if somebody gets offended, then they'll be all right.
Yeah, yeah.
You
I know
know,
there's
they
a lot of. I love Samsung devices. I wouldn't call myself a fanboy because I love LG devices, and um, but I know there's some hardcore like don't talk bad about that device. Whatever you say, you can't say nothing wrong about Samsung. So,
that's
but
because they need a hug and a 2 liter of Jesus. Don't sweat them.
Yeah,
hey,
I don't get
the
people like
Z
that.
Max Pro, that was there was a lot of people that just felt so strongly about that device. Like you couldn't say any negative. Like I wanted to do a video to point out not just all what's great about the device, but what with any device you can find things that you wouldn't like to see.
Exactly.
But man, as soon as you said something negative, man, they came at you like bam, you were like
You were
the
the devil.
worst person ever. Don't ever talk bad about this device. It's just honest opinion. Like I like the Z Max Pro, but it's too big. I can't use it
It's
at
the
work.
Galaxy
6 inch.
Knights, dude.
Huh?
This is what I this
Yeah.
is
Forgot, you know.
I heard this in a movie once, and then I gotta hop off here. I'm in my time on this. First off, thank you guys for having me. I really really appreciate showing the little guy, Total Pole, some love. But I said this is not mine, but I think it was from Eddie Murphy Raw. So Stephen, I don't know if
Oh,
you're old enough to watch that yet.
no,
Um,
his stand-up, dude. I love his stand-up.
if you've seen Eddie Murphy Raw, then you know what I'm talking about.
I've seen
He
everybody, dude.
All right. Well, he said it was Richard Pryor talking to Eddie Murphy. He said, "Are you making them people laugh? Are they paying your bills?" No. So what I came up with, excuse my language, unless somebody's feeding me, fucking me, or paying my bills, I can't hear nothing they got to say. That's just what I say to you, Paul.
Yeah.
Unless it
Do what
Yeah.
you
benefits
do.
you.
Obviously you
And
want to
it's
be conscious to people, but in this tech industry, like I said, as long as I've been around it, you've got your hardcore fans, and no matter what you say, it's going to be wrong. So you can't please everybody. Do what you
right.
think your viewers are going to want to, accept, and go from there. If you go out of line, chances are your viewers are going to know that you're out of character. So don't sweat it. See, look, I thought it was funny personally because I have a Note 7, and yeah, I'm like, I'm worried about this thing being plugged up right now while I'm talking to y'all, exploding in my hand while I'm talking to y'all. So, I think it's par for the course. Just do what you do, man. Don't
Yeah.
have a Coke and a smile and sit down somewhere. That'd be all right.
Have a Coke and a smile and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that exactly. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that ain't mine. I wish I could take that,
I
but
got it.
I wish that was mine. But on that note, really
No.
though, I gotta hop off here. I gotta go play husband. So,
All right,
but
we appreciate you coming in, man.
thank you
See
guys
you
for
later,
having me. I'll
bud.
talk to you guys later.
Yeah. Good talking
Bye.
with you, man.
All right.
Hey,
Cheers.
bro.
Yo,
Hey,
what?
can I get a like?
You're fired. Get that boy. Somebody get that boy some milk. Go do your homework. Peace out, y'all.
All
All right,
right, Brandon.
Brandon.
Things I'm like 12 or some shit.
Hey, I'm probably gonna have to head on out also, man.
Yeah, we're gonna close
Same,
this
I have
out
an
right now
appointment right
because
now.
it's already 2:40. I went 10 minutes past the 10-minute mark. So everyone else that's been watching, appreciate you guys coming in and checking it out. If you guys catch a replay, please subscribe to all of our channels. I'll edit the description and put everyone's link in there so people can find them. And I appreciate you guys coming in and making this happen, man. You guys are awesome. I appreciate that. So on that note, you guys want to close out? Oh, we lost Paul.
Paul Tech, he's already ahead of his time, man. No, no. Thank you for having me on this show, dude. I'm glad I could bring or help you out with bringing Brandon in here. He kind of roasted me, but it's all good, guys. You know how it is.
Yeah.
This is Tech right here. I have a YouTube, obviously called Tech Right, and I do phone reviews, any kind of technology, basically prepaid phone reviews. But thank you guys for watching. Really enjoy the comments down there. Also, Brian Dyer, uh, Ross Krischer, all of you guys, thank you for watching. And yeah, guys, gotta go, dude.
All right, bro. Take it easy.
Peace out.
All right.
Perfect time.
All right. All right, so let me just go ahead and close it out. There was one person that didn't get to, well, two people that didn't get to make it today. CV Tech didn't get to make it, and Mike from Budget Tech Reviews, but they'll be on the next one. And also, hope we can get Brandon back for the next one. And we'll just keep going like this. So, with that note, guys, thanks for checking out. We are Techies. Just subscribe, hit that bell so you guys know when we're going to go live. Also, shoot out a tweet from the Twitter. My handle is down there at the bottom, _ we are Techies. Follow on Twitter, and you guys will know at least 3 days in advance when we're going to stream. So, on that note, guys, take it easy. Have a blessed day. Goodbye.